Welcome to the closing session of the REAIM Summit 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin this closing session, thank you very much for giving your valuable time for this year's summit. The REAIM Summit 2024 has been hosted by the Republic of Korea and co-hosted by the Netherlands, Singapore, Kenya, and the United Kingdom. Over the past 2 days, we had a very fruitful discussion and conversation on the responsible use of AI in the military domain. Thank you very much for your support and contribution. And now we will begin the closing session to mark the end of this 2-day-long journey. Ladies and gentlemen, first, let's watch a highlight video capturing the meaningful moment that we had spent for 2 days. Now, please draw your attention to the screen.
A tool for building a better, safer world.
Let us embrace our responsibility to ensure a safer tomorrow. Thank you very much.
국내외 AI 전문가 여러분들 진심으로 환영합니다.
A partnership that will work towards international agreements on AI in the military domain.
Shall we give a big round of applause to all of us? Thank you very much. So it was a video that captures the essence of this event, the 2024 REAIM Summit, and also showcases the insightful discussions and conversations that we had together for 2 days. Thank you once again for sharing this powerful reminder of the importance of our cooperation to address the responsible use of AI in the military domain. Thank you very much for your support once again. With that, we will have a special video message from the chair of the REAIM Global Commission, Her Excellency Kirsti Kerlaid, the former president of Estonia, on how she plans to steer the work of the Global Commission coming out of this summit. So now, please draw your attention to the screen once again.
Hello, Seoul. And I'm very grateful that you have gathered to participate in this very important step in our discussions on responsible AI, particularly in military domain. Thank you for providing an ideal and much needed platform for the discussion of AI in the military domain. It is indeed an important challenge, and I'm afraid we are definitely not ahead of the curve in these discussions. So we must hurry up, and I believe this is what you are doing in this gathering. Our audience is diverse there in Seoul. It represents government, military, industry, academia, and of course, civil society. This is reflective of the variety of actors involved in this AI life cycle. The people at the summit must all be part of this urgent conversation, and even more, I believe that you form an important part of the network which we need to create to have wide global debates about artificial intelligence in military domain. The Global Commission is an emerging part of this conversation, a unique collective of internationally diverse and esteemed expertise for a wide range of backgrounds. It is fantastic that the REAIM members were present in almost all breakout sessions during this summit. It's really good. It shows the commitment. The Global Commission has a clear and urgent mandate for the coming 2 years. We must contribute to the search for actionable steps to solve some of the most pressing governance, humanitarian, legal, security, technological, societal, and ethical challenges which are associated with the development, deployment, and use of AI technologies in the military domain. We must not despair, and we must not be afraid. Also, I think we must acknowledge that AI is a fantastic opportunity for humankind to also resolve the problems which we have been facing and which are pressing. But of course, as with every tool and technology invited by humankind, there can be good use and bad use. I think we need to really enhance the good use and make sure that the bad use is controlled by international agreements. To this end, the Global Commission has divided itself into 4 work streams: technological foundation, governance and regulation, decision-making and responsibility, and implications for peace, security, and stability. Each work stream will cover fundamental issues found at the nexus of AI and the military domain. While each work stream aims to produce intermittent outputs, a concrete set of short and long-term recommendations will be presented at the end of 2025. This is the promise of REAIM. It is indeed very important that we continue the global discussion. Our goal is to facilitate this discussion. To this end, we will continue our meetings, and I am quite sure that the input provided by you, the input provided into all work streams by all participants, all panelists, will be carefully considered, and we will take your work forward. Thank you for listening.
Please give a big round of applause. Thank you. That was the special remarks by the chair of the REAIM Global Commission. Thank you once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the special remarks by Cabinet Secretary for Defense of Kenya, Honorable Rosalinda Soifan-Tuya, to the stage. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome her with a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is with great honor and a deep sense of pride that I stand before you today as we conclude a very, very successful Responsible Artificial Intelligence in the Military Domain Summit of 2024 here in Seoul. This summit has not only been a remarkable gathering of minds, but also a significant milestone in our shared journey towards the responsible governance of artificial intelligence in military and domestic domains. Throughout these past days, we have exchanged invaluable ideas, experiences, and strategies. We have reaffirmed our commitment to ensuring that artificial intelligence, one of the most transformative technologies of our time, is developed and applied in ways that promote peace, security, and respect for human dignity. Kenya is proud to have contributed to the important discussions. Our nation is deeply committed to the principles that underpin this summit. We are particularly honored to have hosted the African Regional REAIM consultations earlier this year in Kenya, which laid the groundwork for greater regional cooperation on AI governance across the African continent. This Seoul summit has strengthened our resolve to continue playing an active role in shaping the future of AI governance, not only in Africa, but globally. One of the most powerful messages emerging from this summit is the importance of collaboration and international cooperation. AI technologies, while holding tremendous potential, also present complex ethical, security, and governance challenges. None of us, ladies and gentlemen, can address these challenges alone. It is only through collective action, by pooling our knowledge, resources, and expertise, that we can build a framework for the responsible use of AI in military domains. Kenya is honored by the opportunity to have worked alongside key partners, including the Netherlands and the Republic of Korea, in the development of the UN Resolution on Responsible AI in the military domain. This collaboration underscores the potential of multilateral efforts to shape global norms and standards that will guide AI development and deployment responsibly and ethically. As we conclude this summit, let us remember that our work does not end here. Let us now embark on the crucial task of implementing the principles and recommendations laid out during our discussions. Kenya is committed to this and fully supports the REAIM Blueprint for Action, which provides a comprehensive guide for ensuring transparency, accountability, and inclusivity in AI development. As a co-host, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to encourage those of us that have not given their endorsement to the blueprint to do so, and to translate these principles into tangible actions in our own defense strategies across the globe. Let us remain committed to building strong partnerships with international organizations, amongst ourselves, and in the private sector, looping in all the stakeholders in ensuring that AI is harnessed for good and that it contributes to a more peaceful and secure world. I am sure, as it is for me and my delegation, that as we leave Seoul, you do so with a renewed sense of purpose and shared responsibility. The REAIM Summit 2024 has been an inspiring and constructive forum, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government of the Republic of Korea and my co-hosts and all the organizers for a very exceptional work in making this summit a great success. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration, inclusivity, and innovation that has defined our time here. Kenya remains ready to continue working hand in hand with our global partners to ensure that AI technologies serve the common good upholding the values of peace, security, and respect for human life. Thank you, and I look forward to continued partnerships as we progress to make this work together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for emphasizing the meaning of our gathering. Thank you once again. Next, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome His Excellency Cho Tae-yeol, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea, for his closing remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming him with a big round of applause.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the conclusion of the second REAIM Summit, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to all of you for your commitment, engagement, and thoughtful contributions during the last 2 days. Over the 3 plenary sessions, 62 breakout sessions, and 1 ministerial roundtable, our discussions revealed a reality defying easy solutions, requiring a nuanced and comprehensive understanding of the role that AI plays in the military domain today. As we have seen, AI can pose various risks, such as unintended escalation during conflict, failures resulting from algorithmic or systemic bias, and potentially devastating misalignment with human intent. At the same time, AI can enhance operational precisions, minimize harm to civilians, and even contribute to more efficient peacekeeping operations. This duality, AI as both an enabler of security and a potential disruptor, underscores the complexity of building the normative and institutional framework for governing AI in the military domain. Yet, the undeniable truth remains, it is not the technology, but our will and choices that will determine the future. We are responsible for our future. I am thus proud to present the Blueprint for Action, which represents our collective answers to the call to action adopted at the first REAIM last year. With the unequivocal support of more than 60 countries, Blueprint for Action is a joint achievement, a testament to our collaboration and a guiding framework for our future actions. It also represents the combined wisdom of governments, academia, industry, and civil society from around the world. But this is just the beginning. The blueprint is our foundation, and we must now build upon it. Our focus will be on translating principles into concrete actions and developing measures for implementation while keeping pace with the speed of technological advancement. I'm also pleased that the REAIM Global Commission will return next year with their recommendations, which will further enlighten our way forward. Our collective wisdom from all stakeholders will be the key to success in the long quest of responsible AI in the military domain. What we build with this blueprint will be dependent on the level of our commitment. With the endorsement of the Blueprint for Action, I now close the REAIM Summit 2024. Thank you so much for your active participation and support.
Thank you, Minister. Please give a big round of applause to our Minister. Thank you for successfully hosting the REAIM Summit 2024. Let's give another big round of applause to our Minister. Thank you. Thank you very much. Minister Cho and Atuya's closing remarks have closed the curtain on this meaningful journey of the REAIM Summit 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of the organizers, we'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to all of you for joining us today, both online and offline, until the very last moment of the REAIM Summit 2024. With that, this brings us to the end of the REAIM Summit 2024. Thank you very much for your support and participation. Thank you and goodbye.